Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We're supposed to start the geometry portions, and in the geometry portion we discuss the congruent figures. As you know, the congruent figures have the same shape. The symbol of the congruent sign is, the figure is this one. Let's say the two double dash and then one here, the waves over here. The means is a congruent too. The parts of the congruent figures that match are called the corresponding parts. Corresponding parts of the congruent figures are the congruent. Let's see, here we have the figure 1 over here, that is congruent to one part is the congruent. Corresponding sides are congruent, equal in length. And let's say we have another figure that is okay. These two figures are the congruent, basically exactly the same. Corresponding angles are the congruent in equal in measures. Means कि we're supposed to discuss the angles. Angles are equal. The sides are exactly equal. Okay, are these figures are congruent? If not, then explain why. Okay, let's say if we're supposed to check the figure 1, these two figures are the two, both shapes are the square, but one is in this bigger size and then the other one is a small size. These are not the congruent, because in congruent figures are exactly the same. Okay, here if we're supposed to discuss the figure 2, the two triangles are not in the same shape, and or their angles are not equal. Here in the figure 1, angles are equal but the shapes are not the same. The figure 3 we have the both shapes are in the same in parallelograms. Okay, then angles are same and then the measurements of the shapes are also the same. We can say the figure 3 is a congruent figure. Figure 1 and 2 are not congruent because in figure 1 is angles are equal, size are not same, and then angle figure 2 is size and angles are both different, and then the figure 3 is the congruent because the size and the angles are equal. Okay, here we have drag the letters to complete the chart below. We have the triangle ABC and then we have D, E and F. Corresponding sides are, you can say AB is congruent to DE here, DE. Okay, let's say we have sides A and B is congruent to D. Okay, here D and E. Then one side over here, then we let's say we check the AC is congruent to FD. We can set AC okay, AC is congruent to D and E. Sorry, DF. D and F. AC is congruent to DF. Then we have the third one, that is we have BC, size B and C is congruent to FE. EF, sorry, yeah, EF. E and F. Okay. Now the corresponding angles. Angle A corresponds to angle D. Angle B is correspond to angle E. And then we have angle C is correspond to angle F. C and F. Okay. Here all the sides and angles are equal, so we can see it. These two triangles are congruent triangles. Okay, here quadrilateral MNOP is congruent to quadrilateral WXY, WXY and Z. Find each measurements. Okay, MP. Here we are supposed to find the MP. Let's say MP is, okay, if we check here, the first letter and then the last one, MP. Here is exactly same, W and Z. We can say this is the 12, MP is 12. Okay, then we have XY, the middle two letters, XY, and here NO. XY is 16. NO is equals to XY. We can say XY is 16. Similarly, we have the angle, that is angle P. Where is angle P? Angle P, if we supposed to, now we discuss the angles. Let's say we supposed to erase the sides. Okay, angle P, the last angle, the letter is equals to the last, okay, the second one. It gives us 110 degree. 110 degree. Okay, then we have angle Y. Y is here, the third one is equals to angle O. Angle O is 70. We can say it is the 70 degree. The degree sign over here. Okay, then we have, okay, the similar figures. Similar. Okay, the difference between the similar and this the congruent is here. In the congruent, figures are exactly same, but in similar are in the ratio. Proportions are here. The sign of the similar figure is this one. Okay, if we supposed to check it in the similar figures, we have the corresponding angles are congruent, the same angles are the same, but sides are in proportional sides. We can say it, the sides are in the form of the ratio. To find the length of the unknown side is side in a pair of a similar figures, write and solve the proportions. Okay, very important note over here, all the circles are similar because they have the same shape. All the squares are similar because they have the same shape. Circles and squares are, all the circles and all the squares are the same because there is in similar figures are there. Both are similar, maybe in their sides are in the square in the same ratio, and because all the sides are equal, and here we can say the radius or the diameters are in the proportions there. For each pair of the figures, tell whether they're similar or congruent or neither. Okay. If we're supposed to check the figure 1, these two figures are the similar because their sides are in the proportional, and here the pentagon over here and the pentagon are we can see in the pentagon they have the exactly same, the congruent. Okay, and here in the triangle, we they are not same or is in the shape because they are not the similar, and even not a congruent figures over there. If we're supposed to, let's say we can say it answers. Okay, the figures are congruent because they have the same size. Okay, we reveal the answers. Okay, here the figures are the same shape but not the same size. They are the similar. Okay, similarly here we supposed to the figures are different shape. They are neither a similar nor a congruent over here. The figures are here. Hope you understand. Okay, here the quadrilateral ABCD and ABC and D anticlockwise. Okay, here E, F, G and H. Okay, write the proportions comparing the lengths. We're supposed to find here what is the HG. HG. Okay, here H and G must be equals to C and D proportions to. DC or CD. Okay, DC over AD, these two sides we have. Okay, these are basically HG, and then here we have EH, E and H. Okay, these two sides are proportional to each other, means ke AD is proportional to EH and DC is proportional to HG. Okay, we're supposed to put the values. Here we have 4 by 6, DC is 4, AD is 6, is equals to, we have HG is unknown, and then EH is 15. When we're supposed to solve it with the cross multiplication, we can say it HG is 10 over here. HG is 10, and then the EH is 15. Okay, at the same time of the day, 6-foot tall person casts a shadow 8 feet long, and a nearby tree casts shadow 36 feet long. What is the height of the tree? Okay, the height of the proportions height, and then the proportions the length over here. We can say it here, height is 1 is the 6, height 6, and then the tree height is, we're supposed to find, it is H. Okay, or we can set here the 6, and here H, then shadow is 8, and shadow is here, the tree shadow is 36. Cross multiplication, we can say it 8H is equals to 6 times 36, and then we're supposed to solve it. Now we have H is equals to 6 times 36 by 8. Okay, we can say it 4 2s are, 4 9s are, and 2 1s are. We're supposed to simplify it. 2 3s are, which gives us the 27. Height of the tree is 27 feet. Feet are the units over there. In this way, we can find, with the help of the proportions, we can find out any unknown sides. Okay, triangle JKL is similar to triangle MNO. Okay, what is the measures of the angle L? Angle L, we're supposed to find this one here. This one. Okay, angle M is correspond to angle J. We can say it angle J is 60, and then M is also 60. Okay, angle N and angle K, we can set here, this angle is 55. Okay, then angle O and angle L are equal, but here we're supposed to find the angle L. We're supposed to subtract, add up 180 minus 55 plus 60, because sum of the interior angle of a triangle are 180 degree. Okay, when we're supposed to add them 180 and then subtract 180 minus how much, 105 115, sorry, 115. Okay, when we're supposed to subtract them, it gives us 65. C options over there. See option 65 over there. Okay, the triangle ABC is similar. Okay, this one is congruent. Congruent to triangle DEF. Find the value of X, Y, and Z. Okay, X, Y, and Z. Okay, as we know, the sides are equal in congruent figures. Okay, BC is congruent to 20. We can say it 8 plus X is equals to 20. Okay, we can set X is the 12 equals to 12 because 12 plus 8 gives us 20. Now we have Y. Y is here 3Y. 3Y plus 1 is equals to 16. Sorry, 16. Now we have 3y. We're supposed to solve it. 3y is equals to 16 minus 1, which is the 15, and then 5. Y is to 5. 5. Okay. Now we have the z. Here we have this value is z. Okay. 2z minus 4 is equals to 12. Is equals to 12 because AC and then FD are same. Then 2z is equals to 12 plus 4 gives us 16, and then the z equals to 8. Z is equals to 16 by 2, which gives us 8. Okay. Now here we have the similar rectangles, the quadrilaterals. GHIJ, GHINJ is similar to KLMN, KLMNN. Okay, here we are supposed to find fill in the proportions. Fill in the proportions. We 18 by we can say it HG. If we have 18 by 24, then we're supposed to write here HG or GH. GH is equal to KL. KL. Okay. LK. LM. N. K. Okay, we can set L and K. Now we have G and J first letter to the last letter. Here K first letter to the last letter. KN 9.6. 9.6. Now we're supposed to find here the unknown value, that is basically is L and K. We're supposed to solve it. We can cancel out here. Let's say we have 6 3s are and 6 4s are. Now 4 1s are, 4 2.4s are, and then LK is equals to 3 times 2.4, and which gives us 7.2. C options over there. Okay, the quadrilateral is similar. To find the value of x and y. Here x and y, we can choose on two sides. Let's say we have 12 over 16. This is equals to x by 6.4. We can solve it. 16 ones are 16 0.4s are. Now x equals to 12 times 0.4 gives us 4.8. The value of x, then the value of y, the angles. Okay, we can set y plus 30 equals to 120 degree. 120. Okay, if we're supposed to subtract 30 from 120, which gives us 120 minus 30, which gives us 90. 90 degree. And then 90 degree over there. Okay, the solution over here, we can solve it like that also. We discuss the congruent and the similar objects. Hope you understand. Let's see some other lessons, inshallah. Allah bless you. Jazak.